had some questions asked of me about scav runs versus PMC runs and inventories. And the question was, are scav inventories separate from your PMC inventory? And no, not exactly. What I'd like to tell you is this particular footage was already taken, and I'm just going to use it to get the point across. I had gone in starting with a shotgun, as you can see in my hands in the loading screen, a teabag and a scav vest, and I came in and I killed a player, and you'll see everything I get from that player that I killed. But the way that it works is when you spawn in as a scav, you spawn in near an extraction zone majority of the time. You spawn where a scav would spawn versus where a player would spawn. The scavs don't attack you unless you've killed them, and generally they only attack you when you've killed one near them. You can, leave an area after killing a scav or two, however many have spawned there, move to a different scav spawn area, and generally they won't attack you on sight. Sometimes they do, but most of the time they don't. So the way that this works is you spawn in, random gear, random location, random equipment, random time of the raid. You have the option of attacking a scav to take his gear, hope that you survive the firefight with him and any other scavs in the area, and then you make it to extraction. You could also just spawn in with your gear and go straight to extraction and use that gear as you please. I'll get more into how that works when we get to that point of the video. In this particular instance, I had been walking over to meet up with one of the guys who was also spawning as a scav, and he was near the dormitories. I was spawned near I believe near the gas station exit, and so I made my way to him. I checked to see what the scavs had on my way. I didn't care for what they had spawned sitting over there, so I just kept on going. And I ran into this guy worrying about the two scavs that normally spawn at gas station. So I killed him, one shot to the head with the shotgun, and now I'm trying to get all of his loot on me. So my friend, the shots that you heard in the background while I was finishing up that loot transference was him getting shot at the dormitories, so I decided not to run and meet up with him and give him an M4. I decided I'm just gonna beat feet and get out of here because I'm not gonna get a better run than this. Go in, get one kill that I got by surprise, and I'm already next to extraction because I spawned in a scav. So my worries are these scavs might attack me, but it was a player, so they won't. But as you can see, you can hear him talking, and I run right past him. Making sure that there's no other player scavs that are going to try to gank me as I make my way to bar extraction here. I'm going to cut through the pump houses because I really don't want to run into someone and end up getting killed with all of this gear. I don't believe I've even turned this into this rifle to full auto, so I'd have really been boned if I had run into someone. I'm checking everything. Like, you don't want to pass up a run this good and that easy. And I'm sure the player is extremely upset that he lost all that gear from a crappy player like me. However, I wasn't trying to be sneaky. I was just walking around trying to get to my buddy, and he came out of the bushes at me, so I shot. It could have been a scav AI, and I would have done the exact same thing because it scared the crap out of me. Now let's get to how this works. You'll see me extract here. I'm going through. Oh my god, I can't believe I got all this crap. And here's how. What was I doing? Oh, checking the sights before I leave. And checking out the two guns. Different scopes, canted sights. I was trying to see if I could use the scope on the top of that. I think it's the Bravo. I was trying to see if I could use it, but it just went straight to canted. Okay, well, I'm done checking the gun out. Let's get out of here now before someone shows up. Whoops me. Now then, the inventory process for a scav. I spawned in with a shotgun originally, so my scav inventory is not savable. I can't save it. Everything that I had on me has to go into my PMC inventory, which, as you can see, already has the stuff I would normally play with. So whatever I can't fit in my inventory, I lose. Luckily, I've got plenty of inventory space with the Edge of Darkness. So as long as I remember to clear off this scav loot, as you can see, it says right at the top of the screen, scav loot transferred. If I forget something, or I forget to take it off and forget that I was in a scav run versus a PMC run, I'm boned. If I click that next button at the bottom of the screen before removing anything, there's no getting it back. So you transfer everything that you get from your scav run into your inventory. Then you'll see now, I'll exit that, it'll let me know my stats for, I believe that's not accurate, it's not the last mission you were on, but the one prior to. So it says I killed, 2 players, and that's not true. I only killed that one guy and then left. Now then, I'll go to my character screen, and that's what my PMC had equipped. There's all the stuff I just got. So scav runs, as long as you extract with the equipment, you keep it. If you extract with the equipment, you must transfer it and have space for it all in your inventory to keep it. If you die on a scav run, you lose nothing because it was randomly generated gear. Furthermore, you can only do a scav run once every 30 minutes. So it is possible to do a scav run, load all the gear up you can, reorganize and pack everything into your inventory that you can fit, close your game, go do something else, take a shower, do some laundry, make a doo-doo, whatever, and then come back in 30 minutes time and do another scav run. No issues. I generally do a scav run, do a PMC raid, maybe 2, try to do some of the tasks for the dealers, and then I'll go and do another scav run once I've lost a bunch of my gear and try to recoup it. But as you can see, I've got everything that I extracted with from the scav run because I transferred it all to my inventory, and it's the same inventory as the PMC inventory. It works out quite well in the end. I think it's kind of balanced. As a player coming into a normal raid and encountering a scav player, you do have an advantage because you can bring whatever gear you want, plus you've got your alpha, beta, and gamma cases to keep essential items that you won't lose when you die. So like the keys I've got in mine right now, the grizzly med kit, that's stuff that you're not going to lose. This screen will be discussed later when I've learned about it. Anyway, thank you so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this bit of informational, feel free to leave a like, maybe a comment, hit that subscribe button if you don't mind, maybe the little bell to tell you when I release the next video. Hopefully you enjoy those videos as well.